Hey, Teresa. Okay, work in progress. I have a long way to go, but off to a good start. I agree. I think you are off to a good start. There's a lot of changes to make. Looking forward to everyone's feedback. Let's jump right over to the work. Okay, so we have Robin Williams, right? So let's jump down. It's a really good start, good setup, and I think there's one thing I'm seeing here. I've got to back down off this just a little bit because, gosh, have you noticed how clunky the new Acrobat is? Whatever the latest update is. Okay, where the heck? Oh, there we are. Okay, I can't stand it. Oh, what a wreck. All right, still, this is going to be tough to do. I'm trying to get these in the same frame. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Okay, one thing I want you to do is I want you to take a good, close look at the shape of the face. And I think that you're a little round. I think this is right through here, especially. I mean, this one's almost straight. Let's zoom in here a little bit, and you can see that this is just really super round. I think that the area between where the cheek starts, there's a little bit more dimension in here. There's just a little bit longer of a face than this kind of really super round towards the bottom. I think that it's a very recognizable start. One of the things that I do recommend is watch these dark lines because you're indicating. Let me zoom in here a little bit. You're indicating these lines in the face with actual contour lines, which lines don't exist. I mean, lines do not exist in nature. A line is merely the way the light plays off where two surfaces overlap. So we don't see line. We certainly don't see lines in people's face. We see the illusions of lines that are caused by tonal variations with the way the light shines on someone's face, and depending on how deep the contours in their face are, right? So instead of these being black, see how these are skin tone up here, and they're just depicting a change in tonal variation? That's what you want to do here. And you can use varying stroke widths too to really add some dimension. So think about that. Let's move next. Richard Pryor. This is fantastic. One of the things is, let me see something. Yeah, boy, that is just really good. Now, one of the things I would recommend is even though that has a gradient in the background, I wouldn't duplicate that because right now this is a flat avatar. So the idea behind a flat illustration is that completely stay away from gradient. So all illusion of depth is created by gradual changes in tone in value, as opposed to these gradated changes in value. Okay, so I think just to preserve that, we would not want to use a gradated background. You can see a little more detail up through this area right here, just maybe right through here, just a little more detail. It might be the way that my monitor's seeing it. It might be just the way the PDF rendering is. It could be a lot of things, but keep in mind of that. This is a great area right through here. I mean, you've got a little bit of work to do. You do, but these are good. These are good. Again, the face is really short, though. I mean, he's got a pretty long face, but it's not really depicted through here. I think this area right through here is just really starting to shorten out. You really want to study the shape of that face and make sure you nail that because that's really important. Okay, just keep working it, man. You're almost there. This is great hard lines here. And you know what? He does have a short, fat face, but again, I just think you're just not look really closely at some of the spatial relationships. Like look at the distance between the bottom of the chin and the bottom of the nose. All right, and really compare that to something that's comparable, like the top of the lips to the bottom of the lips, and you can see that you're just really, really shortening the faces out. It's happened on all of them so far. Let's see Farley. Boy, this one you can see the same phenomenon. And I know these aren't done. I know they're not done. I'm not trying to pick on you at all. I hope you're understanding. I'm just trying to be as critical as I can. But yes, we're definitely seeing that little bit of distortion in the shapes of the face. And I think that's a problem. So let's work on that. Other than that, I think the technique, you're getting it, man. You're getting good here. And isn't it amazing how good you get, how quick you get good with this technique? I just love it. That's why I love this assignment so much, is because it's just really, really good stuff here. So great start. Fantastic. If you have any questions about what I've said, please don't hesitate to let me know. If you want to repost before the end of the week, that's great too. I'll be glad to supply all the critique you can handle. So if you're working, I'm working, Teresa. If you want to repost, I'll critique again. So keep that in mind. Great job. Any questions, give me a holler, and thank you very much.